Talamoana Warriors, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be showcasing a really fun matchup between Aristocats and Gruul. Gruul we've been seeing played quite a bit, at least I've seen it quite a bit on the ladder ever since the Mythic Championship, and just Gruul is just fun to play all around. Anytime you get some stompy, big creature boys attacking other things, it's just a lot of fun. Let's go straight into it. Showcase this incredible matchup. Excuse me. Alright, so opening hand, it does look like we have 3 mana. I look at Once Upon a Time as an additional mana source. In this particular case, a black source. So we're going to go ahead and once here, see what we can pull into. I'm going to go ahead and take the... Do I decide on Overgrown? I think I take Swamp. Knowing me. Yeah. Take Swamp, drop it so we get that turn 1 cat play without life loss. Yeah, Overgrown could help in case we do pull into another Once Upon a Time, but we don't have a turn 2 play anyway, so we go ahead and get Evolving Wilds out. That's going to be our additional red source in case we do pull into a Chandra. I like to have it online and ready, so we're going to go ahead and pop this now. In a perfect situation, perfect world, I would just hold on to Evolving Wilds and have another mana source pull into, so that way we can get both procs from Mayhem Devil, but I don't want to roll those dice. We do have Fabled Passage online already with our turn 3 mountain play. We do block the Robber of the Rich here. We do go into a Blood Crypt too, so it would have been okay, but with our luck, that's not the game we play here. So we're gonna go ahead and Mayhem Devil. That's gonna open up Fabled Passage for next turn. I kind of feel like Mayhem Devil will probably get handled here. Oh, so he goes into a Legion warboss. Okay. So this is even better. We can go ahead and clear warboss next turn by playing our Mayhem Devil and then dropping our Fabled Passage, which will proc both devils, which should take out Legion warboss. Or we can just Bonecrusher Knight him. Either way, it's okay. It is always, whenever you're running this Aristocats deck, it is one of those, do I go face or do I go creature removals? In this particular situation, I do feel like creature removal is the way to go. I do go ahead and grab a forest because I do have another black sword. I like to have a Chandra online first, so I usually try to get those double reds, and then once I have those double reds, then I go into double blacks, so that way we have Rankle online if we ever do pull into that 4-drop. And then after that, then we can just grab a forest or whatever to play into Once Upon a Time. So we go ahead and eat the questing beast here. That's when it becomes a race. And we do actually go into a Once Upon a Time, so that's kind of interesting. Now what we could do is we could Once Upon a Time into a fetch land, into a Bonecrusher Knight, but we don't pull into one. So we're actually going to go ahead and grab the Priest of the Forgotten Gods here. Now in a perfect world, I should probably shock the Blood Crypt, get the Priest out, and start withering away. Then it becomes kind of a creature race at that point. So if he does have a creature, we're gonna have to keep figuring out ways to remove it so we can get down to the questing beast, because I'm assuming whenever we priest, he's not gonna choose his questing beast, and then the Legion warboss is gonna make things a little bit any kind of easier. So the board state is getting a little bit rough for us. He is swinging in with the questing beast and the 1 mandatory goblin, in which he does. I think if we see a response here, we would have popped Forgotten Priest, but we don't. We actually do pull into a Claim the Firstborn, which would be kind of fun. We grab Legion warboss, and we can actually have a 2-for-1. So we can go ahead Legion warboss, and we don't necessarily have to sack our cat. I don't think we do. I think we wait for the Legion warboss to spit out another goblin, but we'll see. I'm thinking about Bonecrusher Knighting the Robber of the Rich here, so that way he's forced to decide between the goblin and the questing beast at that point. Okay, so I do go ahead and pop it, and I go ahead and sack both of them. Oh, that's right. I sacked them so I can clear questing beast now. That's actually really clever. Works out because I have two Mayhem Devils, each one proccing from each sack. So that's 2 sacks. That's 4 damage. Able to ping Questing Beast out. Do I do the math right here? I think yeah, just go ahead and Bonecrusher Knight here. Or Bonecrusher Giant. Very nice. And we have no other plays. I guess I could get Questing Beast out, but I'm kind of playing around the board wipe or something here. So go ahead and just hold him back. I guess that would have been a good case to have Bonecrusher Giant out, because it could have made that trade. That's tough. So we each have 1 card in hand. I didn't play my mana drop last turn. Alright, we go ahead and play our Bonecrusher Giant. Yes, we do the priest now to ensure he doesn't get any other creatures out. He's forced to sack that Questing Beast, and then we just go face when it comes to Mayhem Devils. Yep, 2 more procs. Look at all that mana we're pulling into also. Good thing we got our creatures out when we did. We just swing in with the Mayhem Devils and we get that victory. Guys, step back into the office for a moment. So, as you guys could see, it became kind of a tight matchup. Usually when it comes to cats versus Gruul, it has a lot to do with your opening hand. So that early mulligan, that early mana curve is very important, because when Gruul gets out of hand, oh boy. We actually didn't see any Ember Cleaves. We didn't see a whole lot of big board state to really warrant into it, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun playing against that deck, which I always do. It's always kind of hit or miss as to what kind of cards I pull and what kind of cards they pull. So, without further ado, make sure you guys is on this side follow the socials at Kevin Raisins, my Twitter. Scottoria is my live streams, twitch.tv. USAE_Scottoria is my Instagram, brand new to it, so just bear with me there. And I actually have a new segment I'm going to be starting here in the near future, where you guys can submit deck lists that you want to see a YouTube video made on in my Discord server. I'm going to make a channel called Deck List Submissions or something to do with deck lists. And I forgot to put the thing up here, but discord.gg/thekillsquad. It's going to be all one word. It'll be in the description down below too. You just click on it and it'll take you straight there, and submit a deck in there, and we'll make a video on it because yeah, that sounds like fun. So appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you again very soon.